Hey guys, we're here today for the qualifier weekend. So yeah, in just a few minutes it should be starting. Very excited as I am qualified. And yeah, so I'll be running the mono red aggro deck that I've been running all month. If you're new to the channel here, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, please consider dropping a comment or a like, or maybe sharing it with a friend, or consider subscribing. It really does help my channel. I appreciate it. And we'll be starting shortly. All right, here we go. Just to recap, here is the deck, which has been unchanged through most of my videos this month, but here is the main deck and the sideboard. All right, let's get into the first match. Very happy to be on the play, and this hand looks amazing. Let's go. Definitely want to get that out of the way. And very happy to get Squee going. Yeah, I think we want to go Squee here. I mean, Forge is great to get going also. But I think we want Squee as it represents just a little bit more damage right now and more pieces of plastic. I guess there's an argument for either one, really. I suppose Forge only gets better. But I think I'm going to go Squee. So it looks like we're up against Esper Legends, but they have not hit any black sources. Now we can fly over with Godric. Forge, again, is still fine, but now since they're starting to get lower on life, I think we want to go Godric here for the extra damage. And I think they're on Sunfall, but I don't think they have board wipes on turn 4. Yeah, that's not going to do it. And I guess this actually doesn't really matter, because this is going to get Godric flying. Okay, so I think it's Esper mid-range, just based on the fact that they're running Wedding Announcement. Either way, Forge is good here. We do want to have Fealty also, though, I believe. Just because they will have Rafine, they'll have Shieldred. We want Frenzy as well, and also Barrage. So I think... Now, another card that definitely will be problematic is if they have Thalia, which there's a very good chance that they'll be running. So I think we're cutting Rage. Epicure is less good here. And I think the problem I ran into in one of my last matches where I cut all the play with fires, but didn't have an answer for Thalia. So I think we do want to make room for these invasions, because they will, like if they have a board wipe, we can potentially get this active after the board wipe. So maybe we cut some of the play with fires to make room for these invasions. And then the question is, do we want Twisted Fealty? I think we... Man, I just want everything here. Got to make some cuts, though. I guess we've got like Lightning Strike and Invasion to deal with Thalia, or Barrage. We don't want to have too much removal and not enough creatures. So maybe we do cut the play with fires. Definitely want to make room for... I think we want Fealty, because it's going to be good on like Rafine, it's good on Shieldred. So I think I'll run it like this. Just don't have enough room for everything. Alright, this hand looks great. Okay, they do have the Dennick, unfortunately. But no Rafine on 3, which is great. So now I think we want to get Forge going, because we don't want to trade off Godric with Dennick. So yeah, I think we just want to start Forge going. Okay, Frenzy is great. So now we can get Godric going. They potentially have counters, but I guess knowing they might have a counter, maybe it's better to go Squee here. Like, we want to use Frenzy on Dennick. They might also have Shieldred next turn. The problem is that Shieldred's going to be an X6, unless we like hold Frenzy for the full 4. Maybe that's the best move. But I think we got to push damage too. I guess we can get Godric in the air, which is good. So maybe we save Godric for like the turn they play Shieldred next turn. So instead, let's go Squee, and then if they want to trade off, we can get Squee back. And then we use Frenzy on their Dennick. Now I think we just this pre-blockers. If they have counters, it's rough. Now next turn we can get Phoenix Chick going again. So here we can go Godric into Phoenix Chick. And I guess Godric trades with Dennick. Yeah, I think that's how we've got to do it. I suppose the other option is we go Godric, which will be a 4/4, and then we make it a 5/5 with Scoundrel, and then leave off Phoenix Chick. Maybe I think that's probably better, because then we can get at least some damage in this turn with it. Keep it around. Now I think we just push with these two. No reason to throw away our other creatures, and then try to set up for Phoenix Chick next turn. So unfortunately, we can't get Godric into the air this turn. So he just probably gets blocked by Dennick. But I think we're pushing enough damage. Like, this gets blocked by Rafine. And then we come in for another... This blocks here, this blocks here. Yeah, I think we actually maybe try to wait a turn on just so we can get in with more creatures next turn with Foundry. Actually, I guess if we get in with everybody, we can bring Phoenix Chick back. If they want to block Phoenix Chick and Godric, then this does some trample damage. I think it is worth getting in this turn. Although they are representing some kind of removal here, perhaps. So now we get Phoenix Chick, although we'll get it next turn too. This will be a 5/1 next turn. So what are their blocks? They like block here, take 2 in the air from Phoenix Chick, block here, to take 4 damage. I think we wait a turn to get Godric maybe into the air. As crazy as that sounds, I think it's just a little better next turn. Yeah, they're really unsure about this attack. Okay, this is the turn for sure. So now we've got Witchdoctor Frenzy for Raffine, which is going to cost 2 mana thanks to the ward. That leaves us with 4 left. We can Forge, and Forge is nice because it gets Godric into the air. We don't get Phoenix Chick, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, I think we want it this way because we're not going to have enough mana to do Mishra's Foundry also. I suppose we could get back Phoenix Chick, but then we don't get to kill Raffine. And I think killing Raffine is so incredibly important here. So I think we decline on that. Yeah, that's gonna do it. One and oh. All right, round 2. We're on the draw. 1 lander. I think we have to throw this back. Yeah, this is a lot better. So I think here we really want Forge to happen for sure. I think we throw the Lightning Strike back here. Okay, another Esper deck. So if they have cut down here, I think I want to have access to Monstrous Rage. So I think we go like this. They probably counter here if they've got it. Yeah. And then hopefully we can sneak Forge in. Double counter is rough. I think we... Oh man, the Lord Skitter is going to be such a problem. We've got a 2-for-1 ourselves to get rid of it because of all the value it's going to get. He probably just wants to take it here. And I guess we can race, but it's super awkward. So maybe we just push with 1. Yeah, I think we got a race here. have Shieldred, it's really awkward. Yeah. Okay. Again, we've got to be open to 2-for-1ing ourselves here. And actually, yeah, we just bluffed an attack there because I forgot we've got Wicked token on this, so this would have been a 4-1. So I think we're now representing Lightning Strike, even though we haven't got it. But now that they believe we have Lightning Strike, we might as well milk that. Virtue. So to hold the fiction that we've got Lightning Strike, we've got to wait here. That is unfortunate. Okay, so we can kill the Shieldred though with Monstrous Rage plus Play with Fire, which is totally worth doing. Unfortunately, I've got more action here coming, but we've got to get the Shieldred off the board. Then let's wait for damage to make sure that this actually hits, and then we can play with fire. Shieldred number 2 is going to be rough, though. Yeah, this is super rough. So we drop to, we take 6 here, go to 5, go to 3 if we don't block. Yeah, we are functionally dead here. I don't think we can come out of this. Chump. Yeah, it's gonna do it here. All right, so against another Esper deck here, we're bringing in Forge, bringing in Frenzy. And let's see, what did we see? Which version of Esper? They've got Virtue of Loyalty, Shieldred, Mastermind. They probably at least have access to Rafine and Denic. So we're bringing in Barrage most likely. And then also Invasion. So Cutting Rage. And Epicure. And again, I like Twisted Fealty here. It's very good for Shieldred, or if they have like Rafine, something like that can be quite good. The Play with Fire is nice though. I mean, they've got Fairy Mastermind. They have like Virtue of Loyalty, which it's useful for that. They probably have Thalia. What else do we cut? Maybe we just leave it like this, because I definitely want to have access to Invasion here also. Yeah, I think let's try it like this. I'm not sure what to take out for that extra fealty. Yep, this is good enough. Okay, that was a great draw. Get that Denick out of the way. Virtue, sure. No Shieldred. Here I think we wait for blockers, see what they do. Because they're representing Wandering Emperor here. So I think we just try to push like this. Yeah, there's Emperor.
Run away. You'll be safer.
So they go to 8. I think we need to use, what could they play that would prevent us from, I guess if they play like Rafine next turn, that's awkward. So that's something we want to save the barrage for. Otherwise, I think we barrage the Emperor after this.
You're done.
Yeah, I think we just barrage Emperor here.
Our swords will cross again.
Okay, now we can... Don't have enough mana here to do everything that we want to do. But we can Frenzy and then just get in for 2 to try to set up Lightning Strike later, or we can Lightning Strike and save with Frenzy in case they draw like Shieldred. Although they didn't have Shieldred last turn, so I don't think they've got it. So I think we actually just go for the Witchstalker Frenzy here. And I think we do it pre-combat just so in case they've got the counter we don't get blown out. Unless they have like Syncopate, but I don't think this deck runs it. I think we just go for it. So unless they have like another Virtue here, I think we can get in for 2. Got Mastermind, okay. Alright, they did have Rafine, unfortunately. But we drew Barrage, so that works. Good timing. Now I think we maybe Lightning Strike end of turn. Unless they have another Rafine. Okay. So here's an interesting play. We can attack for 2 and then see if they're willing to block, you know, threatening Rage. But I guess they would just block, right? Otherwise we go Kumano and then like end of turn Lightning Strike if we can maybe draw into more burn. I think there's a benefit actually in feigning that we maybe have Monstrous Rage. Because it doesn't kill them, but they want to keep Rafine going here. So I think it's at least like... it's worth feigning. Even though we know it's not going to connect. Okay, they did block. That's fine. Now they go Virtue. That's gonna do it. And they threw away their Make Disappear and they're out of mana, so this works. Yeah, okay, so I think I like the deck as we have it right now. I guess since they're running Virtue, maybe it's slightly better to have like Play with Fire over Invasion, just because it's instant speed. But I think Invasion does pay off. Is there anything else we want to cut? No, I think I like it as it is. I think, yeah, because I think Forge will be good. Otherwise, if we don't want to go Forge, we could like replace that with Twisted Fealty. But I think Forge is like inevitability, which I like. All right. I think we throw back the Play with Fire here. I guess like we get punished if they have Thalia. That's really mostly it. But I think it doesn't run Thalia because they're running like Emperor, so that just doesn't make sense for them to... So here I think we go Scoundrel for Treasure Token for Kumano. Then we can set up like more attackers for next turn to be able to get our frenzies off the ground. There's Rafine. I think we just have to kill Rafine. It's is incredibly dangerous as Dennick is. Rafine is more dangerous if they have Shieldred. So if we go Scoundrel for Treasure Token here, and then get in with everybody, we have enough for Frenzy plus the mana for the Ward. They are going to gain some more life on us, but we'll Frenzy the next one, hopefully. I think that's the play. Now, I think we could attack with, like, everybody here, but I think it's better to not get greedy in case they've got Counterspell. So I think we just shove with the team and then have Frenzy on one so that they can't make disappear. If they have Shieldred, it's annoying, but I think we need to get that Dennick off the board. Path of Peril super rough. Yeah. Yuck. Whew, Path of Peril. That was rough. I was gonna say, we need something like Godric to get going here. That'll work. Now we just need to get him into the air somehow. It's not gonna do it. How do we win this? What can we draw? Lightning Strike. So they don't have enough to both activate this on offense and defense yet. They'll be gaining life, but like, because if we throw like Godric into Fairy of Mastermind, I think we lose that race, right? If we just let them attack, they can hit us for another 3, 4, 7. Yeah, actually, I guess Mastermind we do need to get off the board. So the question is, do we attack with both and let them just eat the Phoenix Chick? I think we might be able to finesse 1 damage here. So I think if we attack with both, they want to block with Godric. Yeah. So we at least get the free damage in. I don't know if that's enough, but I think if we had waited, they would have been able to do enough damage between their 2 creatures. Okay, and they've got Rafine also. Oof. Adversary, but short on the land. I think we gotta wait on it. Although we won't have enough to pay for the ward cost, and this is gonna be too big next turn. I think we might just be dead. But I think don't give up yet. What could we draw? So they go to 9, they'll have 1 blocker back. If we play this for Lightning Strike, yeah, I don't think there's any sequence of plays that we could do that would win the game at this point. I think maybe we play this out. We have force blocks here, otherwise we die. Yeah, it's just not enough. Okay, 1 and 1. Hand is not going to work. That'll work. I think we want all 3 mountains to make sure we get Godric going. So I think we just throw back Phoenix Chick here. Could be Anvil. Yeah, I think this is Anvil. Double Butcher is pretty rough. Yeah, and then they're going to 2-for-1 us here with Scamp. So I think maybe we go... Let's see. If we go Godric, but we don't attack. So we try to like wait for like one of their butchers. Processor, okay. So they can just sack Scamp to just kill Godric here, right? Yeah. Now we can Scoundrel into Godric. Let's see. Are they going to sack Scamp to get back Butcher next turn? So we're not really blocking super well. If they sack Scamp and have it go face, we go to 9, and then they get this, so that'll pump. So it'll be 5, 8, we drop to 1. I think we need the extra body here. So yeah, if we fly over for 4, they just almost alpha strike us next turn. So I think we gotta hold back Godric here, unfortunately. So now they can make this thing functionally an X4, right? Because if they sack Butcher, yeah, if they sack Butcher, then it shrinks, but then it goes back up. So I guess they could sack Scamp to bring back Butcher and make it an X4 right now, and then... But again, it's not getting bigger than an X4. So I think we have to block like this, because if they sack Scamp, they can kill one of these. So this way I think we're killing it no matter what. Wait. Yeah, I think we need to block with everybody. Because now they can make it a little bit bigger with the Mirix token. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we needed to block with everyone to get it there. Now I think we've got to sit back and try to kill it with everybody. Yeah, because now if they sack a Mirix token, it goes to an X6. This will make Swift Spear into... Let's see. I think Swift Spear goes up to a 5 power. So this will be enough. they have removal, I mean, we're just done. Opponent is deep in the tank. Not sure what's going on here. I think we're just dead. Unfortunately, they've got a 6/6 coming back. Or 7/7. Yeah, that's enough right there. Okay, so against this opponent, I think Forge is too slow. So we want to bring in Frenzy and Invasion. So Barrage doesn't do anything. Fealty is actually great if we can get like their processor. They'd probably sack it in response, but if not, we can take it and then like sacrifice one of their guys. That seems like that might be good. Probably cut Rage. Yeah, I guess Epicure is not as good here either. So we bring in Fealty. Maybe like Fealty and leave in one of the Epicures. Guess I'd rather have like maybe one Rage. Yeah. Okay, hand looks great. Unfortunately, no creature follow-up this turn. And I think we hold the lightning strikes here just because they are pretty creature heavy. See if we can get Squee to connect, maybe. If they kill it, I would try to bring it back later. So we can do the fun little play of attacking with Ronom and Kumano. Actually, never mind. We can do Swift Spear here. And then, like, we could try to get them to block with Ichor Drinker on one of our guys and then Lightning Strike their Butcher. I think I kind of like that. It's a little bit cheeky, but we also miss a little bit of damage. But I think if we can try to sneak out there, get a free kill on their guy, that'd be great. If they don't fall for it here, I think we're also still happy to just get rid of their Butcher. Yeah, they didn't fall for it, but that's okay. So yeah, now we just Lightning Strike the Drinker, get it out of here, and then Monstrous Rage for extra damage. Yeah, because they won't be able to sack it since it's no longer has the... It's just till end of turn, right? Yeah. Guess we don't have to do that until maybe after they choose to block or not. No need to give them extra information. And then I think we do just push the extra damage here. I guess I'd rather have it on the Kumano. Actually, Kumano's pretty useful. Maybe I'd rather have it on the Swift Spear here. Yeah. Just kind of spread out our threats a little bit. So now if we fealty, we put the token on our Kumano. We've got a 3/3 and then a 2/3 trample. It'll be a 3/4 trample. If we take their Butcher, I think we try to take their Thrill Seeker, but then they just sack it, right? That's not very useful. We could take their Scamp, then use Scamp to kill their Thrill Seeker. Actually, that feels pretty good. Yeah, let's do it that way. Then we have force blocks on our Butcher. I guess they can just block with Thrill Seeker first. Yeah, that's going to do it. So I think I like how we've got that set up. I mean, I guess Epicure is decent against like Scamp, but I think I'm fine with how we have it set up. Hand looks great. So I think we just go Phoenix Chick Kumano here and then set up. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go these two. Got the Butcher. So now they can sack Scamp to get our Phoenix Chick, I guess. Yeah, I don't think they care. So here we could Twisted Fealty their Scamp. I guess the problem is it's going to be a 1/1 if we take it. I think it's better to just Scoundrel into mana, Treasure Token, and then Lightning Strike the Butcher, get it out. And then I think we still are winning this race. I think we push, drop them to 10, because we've got Fealty. Like next turn they hit us for maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, because unless they have removal, that's basically game right here. Just go Sokens in and push for 10. Can they kill us on the back swing? I don't think so. They need to draw very well here. Okay, that was about the best possible draw. Yeah, and that's exactly... Oh my god, that's exactly game. Yep. Okay. So yeah, hindsight 2020. So maybe we only attack with some guys and try to do it over 2 turns. Set up some blockers. Well, thanks guys for watching. Unfortunately, we didn't make it very far, but and definitely made some misplays. So sort of a learning experience. I don't claim to be a great player. I'm still learning too. So I just appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you next time. Yeah.